Oh my God! How about that home cooking? Adrian Fedke here, live from Lincoln Financial Field. We got about 2 minutes left in this game. Mason Crosby's kick is good. 27-13 Green Bay. Wow. So Kyle Gaffner is here. We're going to do a quick little video, quick initial thoughts of this game.
It was exciting up until a couple certain points. This home cooking has come down to a slow simmer, Adrian. I mean, crucial penalties have killed us. A lot of conservative play. This spells disaster for the season for the Birds.
Yeah. This is pretty much it. This pretty much ends their season. They're going to be 5-6 now. What can I say? Green Bay's best defense tonight was their offense. They've only had the ball 6 times in this game. 1:57 left. Normal NFL games got about 12 possessions. They've had 6. So you look at that score line, it says 27-13, but their offense was a lot better than what that score indicates.
They came up big when they needed to, and the Eagles helped them out a couple times with that as well. The way to beat Green Bay is to keep Aaron Rodgers off the field, and we didn't do that tonight.
Yeah. I don't know what the time and possession are. I haven't seen any stats so far, but they threw a lot of wide receiver screens earlier on in the game. Eagles weren't tackling well, weren't taking the right angles. They're getting like 7-8 yards on these things, so just not a good defensive performance. They could not get pressure on the quarterback. Coming into this game, they were averaging 3.5 sacks a game at home. I don't even know if they sacked Rodgers once.
They didn't.
Yeah.
When they did break down the pocket, he was able to scramble away, and we know how effective he is when he does that.
Yeah.
The defense just got shredded with guys shredding up the zone. It was tough to watch. And they strayed away from the run game at one point. They came out in the second half, started running the ball really well, and then they just got away from it. They started doing a bunch of screens like Doug does. I mean, the unpredictability was not there. He just became predictable again.
Once Carson Wentz threw that interception, everything was going to the running backs. Very, very conservative. Again, resorting back to every play was under 10 yards basically, and just very, very disappointed in this effort tonight. Very disappointed.
I was very disappointed in the effort too. I thought we were going to see a lot more, but you touched on it. That ball sat on him.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was just little screen passes, little dinks and dunks. Slants, sad to see. I expected a lot more out of Doug, especially with the season being on the line tonight.
Yeah, big storyline coming in. Nelson Aguilar was inactive today. DGB did okay earlier in the first half. Second half, the wideouts weren't really getting involved. I don't think Paul Turner had a catch. Bryce Treggs had a few. I'm going to watch this game again when I get home. We'll have a little bit more in-depth recap tomorrow. We'll see how it works out. Jeremy and Mike can't do a show, so we'll see what happens. But it didn't seem like they really got the tight ends involved as much as I wanted them to.
No, I think Trey Burton had 1 or 2 catches, the same with Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
After that drop, I don't think they looked his way again. It became very heavily relied on Darren Sproles.
Yeah, they were basically the running backs had all the catches in the second half, it felt like. Just dump off. I mean, jeez.
And all to the same side, too. Yeah. The line, for as decimated it was, played okay. I think they got a little bit of pressure on them. I think they only got 2 sacks tonight, though. I love seeing Carson run the ball, though. That was exciting.
Yeah, he took off a little bit, yeah.
That was great to see. He got his first rushing touchdown of the season as well.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see a little bit more growth out of the kid. Open it up a little bit more. You're down. You can't punt the ball. You got to just keep going for it. This is the season here, even though we're in only week 12.
Yeah. I know a lot of people here at the stadium, they were complaining about the officiating, but you know what? Packers did what they needed to do offensively. Every third down they were picking up. They were putting themselves in favorable situations in the down and distance. So they deserve this win. They kicked the shit out of us, and that's what it is. This season is basically over.
Now we just look forward to seeing a little bit more growth out of Carson Wentz. Get a little continuity between him and the coach and see if he maybe, now that it doesn't really mean anything, maybe we can see a little bit more out of Doug. Maybe he calms down and opens up this offense. See what we can get out of Aguilar, or maybe some more DGB. It's a shame.
It looked good on the first couple possessions there in the first half. DGB was getting involved. Ran a deep square in, got wide open on that, ran a couple quick slants. But besides that, I mean, the wide receivers didn't do much. Bryce Treggs, I mean, again, you guys were sipping too much of that Treggs Mad Elf, thinking he was going to make a difference. Paul Turner didn't do anything. He didn't make a catch.
I don't think he made. I thought he made a catch, but I'd have to go.
Yeah,
go back and look
we'll
at the
have to.
film.
Yeah. I don't know what the stats are. We don't know being at the stadium, but
And let me tell you, Jalen Mills, you really got to go back to the film room and stop shaking your finger.
wagging his finger. Oh my God.
I mean, you're showboating, and for what reason?
Yeah.
You didn't shut anybody down. Jory Nelson made the big catches when he needed to. They wanted the burn clock. They got the ball back with 9 minutes and 37 seconds left, and they milked it for the rest of the game.
Yeah, everyone's standing up. Yeah. People are chanting, go Pack, go. Yeah. This place is basically empty right now, so yeah, it's a shame.
It's being
All right.
overrun by Packer fans.
Yeah, a bunch of cheeseheads in here. Anyway, we'll just end this one now. Yo, by the way, make sure you check it. I'll be on Fox 29 tomorrow morning. Good Day Philadelphia. Check it out, 7:45. So make sure you tune in. Check me out. Anything else you want to say?
This guy could be the next Merrill Reese.
I am the next Merrill Reese, baby. Yes, sir.
See you guys.
Yeah, take care. Peace.